Hello, hello, this is Simone. Today I want to hop on and share my Delfonics pouch with you. I have owned this for about 4 months now, and I think I found a way to use it quite effectively for me. And so I thought I was tagged on Instagram by my friend Dakshina to share my pins, and so I thought, well, maybe I could just hop on YouTube and show you what is in there. So the first thing you can see here, I am using the M size of the utility pouch from Delfonics. The color is yellow, as you can see, and I have put some of my favorite pins out here. This one is super old. I got it when I was an exchange student here in the US, and it says you never fail until you stop trying, which is very, very helpful for me to remember. This is the Ampelmännchen. That's a East German. The form is in Germany. We had two different kinds of traffic signs, and this is the East German one, and it's the green one to go. And on my recent trip to Germany, I got this at the Ampelmännchen store in Berlin. And then I'm a certified barista trainer at Starbucks, so I put this here. This is my hometown, and there's a lot of right-wing people there, Nazis, and my dad gave me this button saying Görlitz stays colorful, meaning that they do not want the right-wing mayor to, or they don't want people to elect the right-wing mayor, and so they started this campaign. Then this one is a funny one. I also bought this in Berlin. It is called Berlin is Better, and you can see a pig with a Bayern München shirt from the soccer team from Munich. So yeah, I really absolutely loved this when I was there several years ago, and I had to buy it, and it finally found a home out here. This is a Blue Bottle coffee pin. It's my husband's favorite coffee. And then we have a Snoopy pin here with a rainbow San Francisco pin that is super new, and this one is called Walls Are Meant for Climbing. I got this at an event last year, and I really like the political statement behind this. So, just this past week I made some adjustments. I had my pens all in here in this middle pouch right here, but it was too hard to find the right one, so I had to take out all the pens I owned and then wouldn't find them. So I saw my friends, well, Dakshina put them here, and also Trisha from Lovely Reader Girl, or I think that's her Instagram name. I don't know if that is her YouTube name as well, but they put their pens out here. And even though in the beginning I didn't do this because I thought I wouldn't like it, I decided to put my pens out here, and I actually like it much better than I had thought I would. I don't know if I'm just gonna show you the pens. I have one medium nib Pilot Kakuno, and my pens are my fountain pens. I haven't used them in a long time, and this has been carried around a lot, and so they are kind of leaking, but it's not the fountain pen's fault, it's my own fault. Then I have two Muji pens in 0.38 out here. These are my favorite pens to write with. Then I have this Twisby Echo T for triangular. It's a fine nib, I think. Does it say on there? No, but I'm sure it's a fine nib because I have an M nib and it's too broad for me. And then I just put in all the pens that I had found. This is a red Pilot G2 in 07. I have this Rouchon Petite. Then I have these two Faber-Castell broad pens. Then I have a multi-pen, the high-tech Coletto. I have 4 colors in 0.5 and 0.4, and then one pencil, mechanical pencil insert, which I absolutely love those. So I have this one. Then I have another multi-pen, the Uni-Style Fit with the Monsters University on it, and also very similar colors, and it's the 0.5 width. I actually really like the width of this pen. And then I have this pencil. I don't know if you had those in your elementary school days. We did, and I loved them. And so I received one in one of my older Feed Your Craft kits, and so I love using this. And then I have 2 Sharpie pens. They are waterproof, which I really like when I journal in my journal and I use watercolor after. I know that this one is not going to bleed. And then I have 2 of these Pentel sign pens. They are not brush. I just use them as felt tip pens to write it with a broader nib. And then the last 3 pens that I have here. This one is a drawing pen from Pilot with a 01 nib size, and I am trying to work through my huge collection of black felt tip pens and such and just use them up and not buy anything new, just because I don't want them to go to waste. And then this is the Hobonichi Techo 2019 pen. I love this pen. I thought it was probably the finest nib size, or I don't even know what you call it, width, broadness of the tips, but this is actually a 05, and I love how fine it writes, and I use it all the time in my planner. I use all those 3 colors for different things in my planner, and it's the only pen I actually need in my planner, and so I love having this. And I have 2. One is in a little leather wallet where I have like a mild liner, a pencil, and this pen, and that's it. And this is what I carry around with me when I'm out and about. And this is for at home and journaling in my journal. And then I have one of those Jetstream pens right here. This is a 0.7 width. It's not as fine as this one, obviously, but I still like how smooth it writes. And so when I take notes on scratch paper, I love using this one. I have some sticky notes that I received from her Instagram handle is Bluefish. She sent this to me in a Happy Mail, and I'm trying to use them in my journal and sometimes in my planner, just to use things and not hoard them. And then I also have several tags and washi sample cards in here so that I'm going through my stash. I mean, the thing that I'm trying to do right now, or what's motivating me, is I really want to use the things that I own. I love them. They are amazing. I bought them for a reason, and so I want to go and use them. Then I also have 2 more pens. These are the Stabilo pens. I bought them at the same time as I bought the Pentel sign pens, just to see how they would write, what the difference is and which ones I liked better. And I actually do like those better, but they are still in here. And since they're too big and they do not have one of those clips, I just decided to put them in there so they wouldn't fall. But I think I'm going to leave them in here for now. So in the big inside pocket, I have a scrunchie or hair tie with colored pencils, and I just we have a huge box of colored pencils from my kids, and I just looked through, and I think those are actually the same colors, to get a variety of colors that I can use in my journal. And I put them together like this and put them at the bottom right here. And then in this compartment I also have these things, and these are stamps that I like to use. This is a weekday set from Coco Daisy. And then I have those 2 date stamp sets from Ellie Studio. This is the larger one, the smaller one. I absolutely love them. And then I decided to pull out some more stamps because I really like stamping in my journal and I always forget it because I do not have the stamps handy. And so I decided, why don't I just put these 2 in here and then like maybe rotate them out every couple of weeks or so. So I get some diversion. This is kind of a sticker book that I made for myself about a year ago now. And I just used a cheap Muji grid insert in B6 size and stuck all of these stickers. Some of them are from Pip Sticks. Some of them are I purchased. This is London Gifties. This is Forever Daylight Studio. And yeah, so I have those in here, and I also keep some of the stickers that I received. Instead of sticking them into the notebook, I just have them in the back here. And then I also have this envelope. It's from Pip Sticks, obviously, that I also added some more stickers. So I have a huge box in my scrappy pantry, and I just went through it and looked through what I liked right now. And I'm going to try and work through these things and including those in my journal right now. And same with the stamps over here. I think I'm going to change this out every once in a while. And when I'm like getting sick of seeing those things, I might just de-stash them and send them in a happy mail to some friends that might give them some more love, because if I have them in here for a longer period of time and I just don't use them, maybe they're just not the right things for me. I like them, but maybe not right now. Not enough to use them. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with with using my stash. I also have a washi tape roll of washi tape down here. It's a newer one. It's from Doodlebug Designs, I think, or Echo Park. Don't remember. It goes with a scrapbooking collection. I received this in the scrap room kit in May, I think, and so I just put it in here to give it some love, and then I might also give it to some friends. So this is right in here, and if I put the pencils aside and scoot it down on the side, this would actually oh, I'm so sorry for the shakiness. This would actually close up. But I'll keep this out. This was actually down here so that I can show you what else is in my pockets here. There's 4 inner pockets. One houses my water brushes and this little Winsor & Newton pocket palette. I really like the reduced palette. I'm thinking about changing this one out for a different color, but I'm super happy with this. This is totally not for me at the moment. I'm using the water brushes when I'm out and about, but I actually prefer real brushes. I just like that they're quite dry, and I really like it very watery. One of these pockets houses my date stamp. It's a roller date stamp, and I love using it in my journal. Then this is the other stamping stuff. This one is awesome. This is super flat, and you can put the acrylic stamps right here, or is it polymer stamps? Well, these stamps go on here, they stick to this, and then you can use this as a stamping block. This one is nicer to hold, but this one is definitely the thinner one, and if I'm going to travel, I'll definitely take this one out. And then this is my favorite stamping ink. It's the Ranger Archival ink. It's waterproof, permanent, and acid free. It's the color Jet Black, and it doesn't go through the pages in my MD notebook, which I really like. And then this pocket houses all of the tools to stick. This one is a whiteout, an eraser. This one is a neat thing. It is a glue remover. So if some glue goes out on the side, especially wet glue, and it's sticking the pages together, you can use this to rub the glue off, and it actually works. So I put it in here. Then I have a regular glue stick and this amazing planner glue pen from Prima. I love those, but I just don't have a great way of getting them. Amazon had them for a while, but now they don't. And I don't have I think Hobby Lobby sold them. I don't have one nearby, so I'm like, I always have to rely on friends who sent them to me. And then since the black in my Hobonichi pen is almost out, I put a refill in here. So that's the inside. The only thing that I have in the back pocket, I'm not a heavy pocket user, so sometimes I just don't. So the back of those is fairly empty, and I have my scissors here, and since I have one of those bigger ollie clips on there, it actually holds them down nicely. They don't slip out accidentally, which I really like. And that's it. This is my pouch. It lives in this huge basket. I'll just grab it and show you. Oh, I forgot something. I have this plastic sandwich bag that I use to, I don't put my, this is my stamp chamois. I think that's what it's called. It's from Lawn Fawn and it looks really old. It's almost, I think it's 2 or even 3 years old now. You wet it and then you clean the stamps with it, and it works great. And some people recommend it to put it into a plastic bag and keep it wet. That doesn't work for me. It starts smelling really disgusting. But what I do is I put this on the table when I use it and it's wet, and then I just leave it open somewhere like this so it doesn't get wet somewhere else, and let it dry off. And the next time I use it, I just wet it again. And that's why there's a plastic bag with it. And that is actually my Delfonics pouch. This is how I use it. I'm gonna grab my basket just to show you this huge thing. I will insert a photo of it in the video. Houses my binder for my planner stickers, my journal, my knitting journal, a rack for my watercoloring, and then my knitting project bags. And this is what I use because I sometimes in the summer especially grab all of my stuff and go outside into the yard to journal, and this is working great. I just put everything in there and I can decide whether I want to knit or journal or do whatever, and it's so much fun. So I have been quite absent the past 2 months or so, which is mainly due to summer. I didn't have time to film and edit and upload, but just this past week I filmed along while I was journaling, and I just need to edit and upload them for you. So you will be seeing some more videos. I can't wait to share. I am having so much fun in this journal at the moment. And so I can't wait to see you all again. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you soon. Bye.